What is going on, ladies and gents? My name is H3 Music, and today we're going to do a Q&A video for hitting 50,000 subscribers. I haven't done one of these since January, and lucky for us, not a lot has happened since January.
Now visible from space, engulfing the size of more than 50.
What is your main source of income? My main source of income is YouTube. I make most of my money from YouTube. I then have a tax preparing job as my quote-unquote real job. So that's fun also. It's I'm like the math stuff, so you got that, and then you got the creative stuff with the music. So it's well-rounded, thank goodness. Hey, H3 Music, clack emoji. I have no clue what that means. How long does it take to do a type beat? Usually making the actual beat takes 2 to 3 hours, and then it's about an hour to an hour and a half to upload it and make all the visuals, that sort of stuff. Any plans on moving into a official studio? No. I figure that costs a lot of money, and I can make good music in my parents' basement, so I don't really have any, push to go into an actual studio. The only reason I would think of being in a studio is if you were working with other artists often, like in person, and particularly right now, but just, I don't usually work with people in a studio environment, working with them face to face. Usually it's over email or something, so I don't really have a reason to get a studio, so save some money,
Have you ever thought about doing a studio walkthrough?
A studio walkthrough? I need my dad to...
What up, guys? Welcome to my studio. This is my chair.
This is my chair with the cuts in it from all the... If you want to see a studio tour, leave a comment down below and I'll show you all my crap I got in my studio.
Way to spruce it up is you take some of those sound dampening panels.
Just put them all over the place. Have sound dampening panels on the floor, on the ceiling, all over the place. How to make good hi-hat rolls. So in hip hop, at least, when it comes to the hi-hats are where the rapper raps, it gives the rapper a template to rap over. So whatever speed the hi-hats are hitting at is how fast the rapper is going to rap over the beat. So, when you're doing hi-hats, just think of how someone would rap over the beat and try to use that as a template to set it up. That's the simplest way to do it.
Rappers rap.
A rappity rap over the hi-hat. What's your favorite part about producing beats? It's a creative outlet, I guess, and you're able to do lots of different things. I like that, particularly with hip-hop, it pulls from different other genres, a bunch of different genres, and so you're able to lean further in on different stuff. We were talking about Machine Gun Kelly is punk rock, so he pulls from that genre a lot. You got NF pulling from cinematic stuff. You got a lot of Kendrick Lamar pulling from jazz, that sort of stuff. So you're able to get a lot of different areas of creativity and mix it all together pretty much, and that's what I like about that. Do you listen to some of the music your fans make? I do. If you email me it, that's the simplest way or the quickest way to get me to listen to stuff. I listen to it about 4 or 5 songs by people every night, so keep sending me stuff. I like listening to it. How are you able to create so many quality beats in so little time? It's just pretty much practice. I used a demo version of FL Studio for about 3 years or so before, up to the point I started making money on YouTube. And through that, the demo version, you can't save projects, so you have to finish the beat and export it immediately. And because you have to do that, you learn how to do it really quickly. And so, that's why I'm able to make a beat in 2 hours, is because that's just how I've always had to do it in order to save the projects, Even though now I have the full version, it's just a habit now to make them really quickly and get them out to people. Who is your favorite rapper? Ice JJ Fish. Ice JJ Fish?
The guy's
Yeah. a visionary
Yeah.
God among man, you know? How do you promote your music? The easiest way that I found to promote music is to give out free stuff. And that's why every day I have a free beat. It's because that stuff then gets used way more than stuff you have to pay for. So I'm giving up a lot of money by not selling those beats that I make every day in order to get a lot of people's attention to view my music and use it. So that's the biggest way to promote, in my opinion. I've paid for Instagram ads, I've paid for YouTube ads, I've paid for other Instagram accounts to promote my stuff, and it's never ever brought me any sort of viewership or any engagement. So personally, I don't have that good of an experience with that sort of stuff, so I wouldn't worry too much about spending money on that, especially if you aren't making money already. And so yeah, I wouldn't mess around with that personally. But if you've used Instagram ads or YouTube ads and had better engagement and all, let me know in the comments, and we can and I can check that out. Where are you from? Colorado. Beautiful Colorado. Been here my entire life. Haven't really been anywhere else, so lived in the same house my entire life and all. It's pretty cool. Do you ever burn out, and if so, how does it usually happen? I do get burned out quite a bit, actually. Usually I'm able to make the free for profit beat, but then like with customs, sometimes I just can't push myself to do it. And I mean, even sometimes I can't push myself to do the free for profit ones. And the best way to deal with that for me is to not push myself to do or to create music when I'm not feeling creative. And so I have, when I do feel like making beats, I make a ton of extra ones just in case I go a couple days not feeling like making beats. So I believe right now I've got 5 or 6 just sitting around that I can use if I can't push myself to make music. So that's really how I balance it is, don't push yourself to make music if you don't feel like making music. That's the simplest way, in my opinion, to deal with that. It's the same thing with almost anything. If you push yourself to do it too far, then the product is going to suck, and you don't want that to happen. So just keep a backlog of music pretty much that I can put out at any time. Is your YouTube for exposure only? All your free beats? How do you make money? Yeah, I'm going to be doing a whole financial breakdown because everyone has questions about how I make money. Making beats is hard, and I've worked so hard for so long and feel like I get nowhere. Do you have any recommendations? Take songs that you like a lot and try to recreate them exactly. That's the way I got really good at making NF stuff, for example, was by doing those instrumental versions and understanding how Tommy Prophet makes his beats for NF. That was extremely helpful in figuring out exactly how to make an NF type beat, that sort of stuff. The Joiner beats was the same way, and whenever you get confused on how to get out of a rut, that sort of stuff, just try to copy people who are good at what they do, and that way you can learn the stylistic choices they make that makes them so good, that sort of stuff. Apparently the audio cut out there for the outro, so thank you guys for watching, and like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Have a good one.